Let me show you how to put my Serpentinus helmet together. First we'll make the twisted horns, plain helmet with follow next, and finally the assembly. Both components can be repurposed for many other cosplay projects. First measure your head and check the size chart to see what printing scale will be right for you. Now print all the pages at the correct printing scale and arrange them to see how they fit together. Each pattern page needs to be trimmed along the edges. Just follow the dash line with the scissor symbol. Sellotape all pages, making sure the corner symbols on the adjoining pages align. And now we are ready to cut out all the individual patterns one by one. Using a pattern notcher, mark all the positions of registration markers along the edges. They are crucial to help you align and glue all parts correctly. All patterns need to be transferred twice, so please remember to mark on the blank side part and edge numbers and all additional symbols. Patterns 1 to 3 are going to make up the helmet, and patterns 4 to 6 are used to craft the horns, so best to keep them separately for now. Let's craft the twisted horns first. They look really cool, but are quite tricky to build. I would recommend 6mm foam, and to minimize the waste, before tracing, try arranging pattern in the most efficient way. When tracing to foam, always remember to transfer all the symbols and registration markers along the edges. Patterns are for left horn only. To make the other one, flip all the patterns over to the blank side and transfer again. Many edges require a very specific undercut, so check the angle value on each bevel symbol and always refer to the angle chart when cutting. Once you cut all the parts, arrange them to see how they fit and check if nothing is missing. When applying glue, make sure not to miss a spot. Allow enough time for the glue to evaporate and surface to be slightly sticky to the touch. While pressing edges, keep eye on the registration markers. Correct alignment is very important. First, connect parts 4 and 5, then parts 6 and 7, and finally glue both halves together. The most optimized assembly steps are also provided with the template file. Repeat same steps for the mirrored parts, and soon both twisted horns will be ready. This part will guide you how to craft the plain helmet, a great looking and versatile base. I would recommend 8mm foam, and to minimize the waste, before tracing, try arranging pattern in the most efficient way. All parts need to be cut twice. Trace once, flip over to the blank side, and trace once more. There should be 6 parts in total. Always remember to transfer part numbers, assembly symbols, and registration markers along the edges. Most cuts going to be a straight 90-degree angle. However, one edge requires a variable undercut. A smooth transition from -30 degree at one end to -15 degree at the other. Best if you practice this on scrap foam, and if you need more help, check the HelpBook.pdf file. Now test how all parts fit and familiarize yourself with the correct assembly order provided with the template file. Time to glue. Don't miss a spot and allow the glue enough time to evaporate so the surface is slightly sticky to the touch. Remember, registration markers from adjoining edges should align. When pressing the edges, always start at one end and work your way up. Don't rush. Take your time and follow the assembly order from the pattern file to complete this part of the project. The basic helmet is now ready. If you want, you can use heat gun to refine the shape a bit more. This is where we combine both components to create this epic looking helmet. First step is to trim base of the horns. To do this, you have to cut out section of paper patterns. Notice here how I place the relevant section over each side. always double check if the part numbers are matching and repeat the same steps on all 4 sides. Once all edges have been traced, carefully cut along the lines to trim the base. Both horns should look now something like this, and the trim bits, we won't need them anymore. Next step is to mark on the helmet area where horns will be glued to. First cut out sections of pattern number 1 and number 2. Correctly position each one over the relevant part and trace over. Areas on both sides should be symmetrical and look like this, but don't glue just yet. It's always smart to test fit and make any necessary alterations before gluing. Once happy with the fit, apply the glue to the base of the horn and to the surface of the helmet. Wait till glue almost evaporates and surface is slightly sticky to the touch. And now, very carefully align both parts at the tip, then start gently pressing along the edges. Keep in mind the glue will bond instantly. To glue the other horn, simply repeat the steps and take your time when aligning parts. Precision is the key. Nice work! The raw EVA foam Serpentinus helmet is ready. Leave it like this or keep crafting. Add even bigger horns or spikes, or how about some evil eyes? I'm sure you can turn it into something extraordinary. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my EVA foam crafting channel. Thanks for watching.